Okay, so these radios are different than the other one.
Yeah, so, alright, so squawk is up here,
Yeah.
and then Lima X-ray only just has one radio.
Okay.
So it's just your active and your standby.
Okay.
Same thing, little knob is the little number,
Okay.
big knob is the big number.
Okay.
Alright, and then 12145 is weather.
Runway 12 right, advise initial contact, you have a hotel.
Hotel.
St. Louis Downtown Tower Information Hotel 1053 Zulu weather. Wind 170 visibility 10, sky clear below 12,000. Temperature 4, dew point 3, altimeter 3015. Visual approach and use, landing and departing runway 12 right. Advise initial contact, you have a hotel. St. Louis Downtown Tower Information Hotel 1053 Zulu weather. Wind 1704, visibility 10, sky clear below 12,000. Temperature 4, dew point 3, altimeter 3015. Visual approach and use, landing and departing runway 12 right. Advise initial contact, you have a hotel.
301, and then this will be
St. Louis Downtown Tower
2,
Hotel
4.
1053 Zulu weather.
Yeah.
So we're a little low?
Yep, a little low.
Visibility
Okay.
10, sky clear below 12,000.
Alright, and then information hotel?
Yep.
Altimeter 3015.
Cool, and then you would switch
Departing runway 12 right.
that off?
Yeah, so just, let's see, we'll switch that, and then we'll go to 121.8 is ground. There we go. And then 119.925 is tower. So
Cool.
we've got ground tower.
Okay. And then altimeter, just set that. Squawk, it does the same thing.
Yep.
Smart one.
Yep.
ADSB is that. Okay, radio test, obviously we're working.
Yep.
Taxi lights on is required.
So you can just use the landing line. There
Okay. Brakes.
Alright, so you test your brakes. Here's work. I'll test mine. My brakes work.
Oh, thank goodness. Right. Altitude indication is
Attitude.
attitude. Oh, yeah.
Yep,
Attitude,
so,
good.
so now
The
just
panel.
check your 6-pack.
Yep.
So speed 0,
0,
blue over brown.
blue over brown.
And if for whatever reason you needed to adjust it, you just slingshot it.
Slam it.
We're 100 feet low. All right, so that's
Yep.
just something to recognize.
Balls in the center, wings are level. And then this guy
Yep.
is okay. Pretty close. There we go.
Cool. All right, and then vertical speed is
0.
0.
Perfect.
40 foot.
Turn coordinator, all that. Okay, cool. And then ready for the run up.
All right, so we'll just do the run up over there.
Okay. All right, clear left.
Clear left.
Yeah,
And clear right.
clear ahead. One over here.
Yeah, and the winds are calm. Actually, you know what you can do? Just follow this yellow brick road, and then once we make the little turn, you can just stop right there.
Okay.
Winds are calm, so. And there's literally no one here, so. We can just do it here.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Run up. Brakes are on. Fuel is on. Trim is set for takeoff. Thanks for the labeling.
Yep.
Flight controls, go left. Mine's up.
Mine's
Yours
down.
is down. Mine's down. Yours is up. Okay, and back. Elevator up. Elevator down. Rudder. Doop, doop. Cool. Free and correct. Instruments.
Yep, we just checked those.
We're good. Mixture is set for best power. Primer in the lock position. Yep. And then up to 1700. There we go. Okay, mags. Here we go. And left. And drop. Back to both. Left and right. And drop. And back to both. Okay, carb heat out. And drop. And back in. Amps. Is that positive?
Yeah, positive charge.
Cool.
Yeah. So this Lehman X-ray also wiggles a lot.
Sick.
But it's a positive charge, and your alternator light isn't on, or low voltage isn't on. So
okay.
it's on.
Oil pressure is in the green now. Oil temperature is in the green. And idle.
And then suction. Did you look at that?
Yeah.
Make sure. Yeah.
Suction's in the green.
Okay. Cool.
That's not on the checklist.
Huh?
Oh, vacuum. I missed it.
Yeah.
Jeez.
All right. She's purring. So good.
Cool. And throttle friction seemed pretty good to me. All right. Then pre-takeoff, flaps are 0.
Yep. Actually, so we're gonna start incorporating different types of takeoffs. All right.
Okay.
Because we've just done normal takeoff. So.
Oh, we did slow flight yesterday, or the other day, or short field.
Oh, right. That's right. Yeah, because we took 2-3. All right, but this time we're gonna take a soft field. So it's gonna be 10 degrees of flaps.
Okay.
And once we start taxiing, you're basically just going to hug the yoke.
Oh.
All right, because we want to have as much weight off of the nose as possible. So even when we start taxiing, if you're going to start feeling like you're in a tail dragger.
Okay.
Now, when you do this all the way until you get to the whole short line, then you can relieve it.
Okay.
And then we'll, get our clearance. And then once we start taxiing again, same thing, all the way back.
Okay.
Now, and you're going to hold this as we take off. Now, once we line up on center line, then you're off those. Oh, and the other thing is for soft field, once you start moving from that whole short line, you don't stop. All right, so we don't stop on the center line and line up and take your time.
Sure.
It's just simulating grass and to keep you, exactly, to keep you from not getting stuck. So keep that roll moving. So nice and slow, nothing too crazy, just nice gentle roll. Line up on that center line. Keep it rolling, add power. Now, as we add full power, you're going to need to start alleviating some of that back pressure, or else if you keep holding it, the plane is just going to keep pitching up, and you could tail strike.
Okay.
All right. So, full power, and then once she starts going, you're just going to need to start alleviating some of that back pressure. Now, because we have a lot of that back pressure, and we have 10 degrees of flap, she's going to want to fly early. Totally fine. However, in order to not come back down really hard, we have to stay in that ground effect to build up that airspeed. Right. So, full power, she wants to do a wheelie, cool, totally cool. She's going to start to lift up, totally fine. But once she starts lifting up, you're going to lower that nose, stay in that ground effect. So we're just going to hover over that ground, all right? The closer to that ground, the better, all right? Now, don't get so close that you start skipping, right?
Sure.
Or porpoising on accident. So you can stay up a little higher, but just make sure you stay in that ground without, or else we are going to come back down because we don't have enough speed to support the weight of the plane in the air. All right.
Okay.
So once we get enough speed, then we're going to go fighter jet style and climb out at VX. All right. So VX is 55. All right. Best angle. All right. So best angle is VX. Best rate is VY. Okay. And this is to simulate trees at the end of the grass strip, all right?
Yep.
So stay in that ground effect, get that speed up, get your ass up, pitch for 55. It's going to be a really steep climb. And then once we're clear of obstacles, I'll clear you of obstacles.
Okay.
Lower that nose, raise those flaps up, and then we climb out at 70.
Okay, perfect.
Cool?
Cool beans.
All right. What do we got? Hotel. Downtown ground, good morning, Cessna 757 Lima X-ray, west ramp with hotel VFR to the south. It's like voice crack.
Easy there.
7 Lima X-ray, downtown ground, taxi to 12 right via Bravo, cross 23.
12 right via Bravo, Crest D3, Lima X-ray.
Cool. Alright. So, all the way back.
Yep, all the way back.
Alright, hold the power. Clear right.
Clear right.
Clear left.
Clear to cross.
There, get the hell out of the way, boy. Squeaky brakes this morning.
Yeah.
Sorry, my car does that too.
And then also, just so you know, sometimes Lima X-ray has a little bit of a nose shimmy. So
Okay. Nothing to be too concerned about?
No, it was getting worse, and I think they might have fixed it.
Okay.
If it does start to like, just we just have to kind of
Finesse it.
Yeah, finesse it and make it go away.
Wonderful.
Right. Okay. So we did a pre-takeoff. So now, oh wait, did we do pre-takeoff?
No, we just kind of went over what we need to do, or what we're going to do.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because you stopped it. I stopped you at flaps. Okay.
All right. So flaps are going to be at 10 degrees.
Yep. There you go.
I guess that's it. Okay.
Yep, that's 10.
Mixture is set for best power.
Yep.
Carb heat is all the way in.
Yep.
Pitot heat, we don't have it. Heading bug is lined up good.
Yep.
Squawk, still a smart guy. Doors and windows, locked.
Yep.
Landing light is on.
Yep, and we can go ahead and turn all those lights on, so.
Strobe, dome. Who's this guy?
At Lima X-ray, we do have pitot heat. That's that
okay.
one. And then this one is the dome light that's right on top of your head.
Oh.
That one right
Yep,
there.
I see. Alright. Landing lights on, strobes on. Time. Didn't note it yourself. And brakes release. And airport plan ready.
Yep, so board, so just, so my board plan, okay, so I don't, do you remember what all I say?
Yeah, I think so. So if we have engine failure, if we have enough runway, we're just going to land it right back down on the runway.
Yeah.
If we don't have enough runway left, but we're already going up, and we have enough to get back, which is 1,000 feet.
There you go.
We're going to circle back and make the field.
Okay.
Then.
And what if we don't have? What if we're like below 1,000?
Below 1,000 feet, we're going to pick the closest field, which we have plenty around.
Yep, plenty. Yeah, especially going that way, we got plenty.
Right.
Cool. Yep, that's it.
Cool.
And okay, and then take off, full power. Make sure we have 2280 RPM, oil pressure, oil temps all in the green. We're going to rotate at 50. She's going to want to fly probably a little bit before then.
Okay.
And then we just hover in that ground effect, let that airspeed build up, pitch up for 55, clear of obstacles, flaps up, lower that nose, and we'll climb out at 70.
Cool.
Okay. And we're just going to go out to the south, so...
Cool. Right turn.
Yeah. Yeah, it should be a right turn.
I think that's what it said earlier.
Turn my Stratus on. There we go. Is this supposed to be unplugged?
Yeah, that's good. That's in case you want to plug it into your phone.
Oh, got it. Okay. Downtown Tower, Cessna 757 Lima X-ray, hold short, 12 right, up, Bravo 1, ready to go.
Lima X-ray, downtown tower, runway 12 right, clear for takeoff, wind call.
Clear for takeoff, 12 right, Lima X-ray.
Alright, and release the brakes.
Yep. Alright, and full back pressure.
Back pressure.
There you go.
Go straight out, use the full runway.
Yep. There you go, just keep it rolling. Don't let it stop, just keep it rolling. Just keep it rolling, and then we're just gonna slowly add all that full power. Alright, there you go. Perfect. Alright, so full power all the way in. There you go. And using that rudder. Alright, and she's just gonna lift up. That's fine. Now just lower that nose. Even more.
We're at 60.
Morning, downtown.
Alright, now we go.
Straight 2 with you, about 7 northwest, like in an operate city area.
Alright, clip pitching for 55. We can even pitch up more.
Yeah, 2 down, roger. Downtown altimeter.
There you go.
3020.
Alright, there. Alright, we're clear of obstacles, so lower that nose, flaps up. That speed
And pitching for 70.
70, yep. Yep. So you could have stayed you can stayed a little bit lower.
Okay.
You were still in ground effect, but
So
you
we're
know,
getting a little high.
the higher you go, the chances of you getting out of that ground effect and coming back down are a little bit more.
Sure.
But that was good. All right, now just pitch for 70, and then we'll make our turnout at 900 feet. Yeah, this is a great day to fly, or at least right now, anyway.
608, downtown ground taxi to 12 right via Bravo, cross runway 23.
All right, there's about 900 feet because we're a little low, so that altimeter shows low.
Hell yeah, boy.
Alright, and then just right rudder, keep that right rudder in that turn, and then keep that climb going, and we're going to climb up to 2,500.
Come on, baby. There we go.
Nancy 1 Delta Juliet downtown clearance clear to Romeo Delta.
All right.
Airport via Gateway 1 departure. Bible Grove transition is filed. Maintain 2,100. Expect flight level 270. 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 123.7. Squawk 1710.
Alright, let's see, we got no one out there good. First one of the day.
1,000 to go.
Vision 1 Delta Juliet, read back, sir.
Yep, and just follow our railroad tracks out. And we'll just go through maneuvers.
Cool.
It's a great day to touch like a little bit of everything.
Sweet.
Just because the winds are,
1 Delta Juliet,
Non-existent.
12 right.
yeah, I mean, even up here, they're like super calm. It's like 5 knots.
Yeah.
Like, if you could find a day like this to take your check ride, oh my God.
Hell yeah.
You would be gold.
Gonna keep waiting.
Like, this is perfect. Like, the winds are literally, like, calm all the way up to, like, 9,000 feet.
That's amazing.
That's fucking amazing.
Compared to yesterday, too.
Do what?
Compared to yesterday.
Oh, my God. Yesterday, like, I was hoping that they were going to die down for you in the evening.
That's what it said on the weather app and everything.
Yeah, the TAF said it was going to slow down. It was just like that windsock was straight the hell out. Okay, so keep us at 3,500, and I want you to get us in slow flight, so just treat it just like we do kind of the pattern. So
yeah.
As soon as you get to 80, first notch of flaps, 70, second notch, 60, 30 degrees of flaps, and just keep us hovering around like 55 or so at 3,500. Okay.
So bring the throttle to 1,600?
Yeah, 1,600, yep. And then just know that you're going to have to probably push it up to about 1,900 eventually to keep it from descending. But right. And remember, as soon as you take that power out, your nose gets down, so...
And first notch flaps.
All right. There's 70, so you go ahead and do second notch.
Second notch.
All right. And go ahead and start inserting some of that power. You can go back up to about 1,900. And then, so we're at 55. Let's go full flaps. There you go. And then just remember, now we're doing pitching for speed, power for altitude.
Freeway up, head up, go ahead. Times are correct, headed on across country, due back to a few hours after flight.
And then just pick something, a reference point out in the front of you, and just fly forward.
We'll just go to that power plant there.
Okay. Nice. Excellent. All right. Give me a right turn towards that power plant.
Okay.
All right, so in slow flight, just nice, slow bank, easy bank, doesn't need much. And right rudder keeping us nice and coordinated. Pitching for speed, power for altitude. Beautiful.
Ah, it's easy with calm.
I know, right? Yeah.
Mine's easy.
Yeah. That's what I'm telling you, like, if you can find a day to do your check ride in with weather like this, oh, you. Okay, let's go back to the left. We're just doing clearing turns and slow flight.
Live off the power plant?
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
Yeah, we don't have to go left because I don't want to blind us.
Yeah, I forgot my sunglasses in the car because obviously it was dark out.
Dark, yeah, I know.
Like, I just noticed, like, crap.
Uh-huh. Okay, cool. All right, so now let's get set up for power off stall. All right, so power off stall, simulating coming in and landing. Got that runway made, you pull that power back, you realize you don't have that power, you stretch that glide too much, you increase that increase that angle of attack to critical angle of attack, you break it, then plane drops a little bit, and you recover full power, carb heat,
power,
and first notch of flaps.
Right.
Slowly raise that nose up, have a positive rate of climb. Airspeed's increasing, you can go ahead and take out the second notch and then the last notch. So getting up, set up for slow flight, just get a nice stabilized descent at about 60, which is what we are on final. Power back to idle, using those rudders, maintain directional control left or right. Remember, ailerons don't do anything.
Yeah.
Pitching back all the way back, and the brake, and then recover.
Is it power then carb heat?
Yep. Yeah, power is first. Power's
everything. Power is king.
Power is king, exactly. All right, and then yeah, let's use that power plant. So keep that off the nose.
Okay.
Perfect. Excellent. Okay, so.
All right, pitch for 60.
Yep. Yep, and you can take out a little bit of that power just to, because she's going to want to start going past 60. So you can even take it back to like 1600, like we do in the pattern. And then,
Yeah.
there you go. Beautiful. All right, so there's 60. All right, so now power back to idle all the way, keeping that power plant off of our nose. All right, so all the way to idle.
Pitch for 60 here.
There you go. All right.
Okay, a lot of pressure here. Okay.
All right, so pitch back all the way. Up we go. All warning horn. All the way. And full brake, full power. Decrease that angle of attack. Let that airspeed build up. There you go. Let it notch up.
I thought I had to wait for positive rate.
Not the first notch.
Oh, okay.
Yep. All right. Airspeed's increasing. And we got that. Just make sure we see a positive rate of climb. We got a positive rate. All right, and then just some right rudder keeping. There you go. There you go.
Left, right, yeah.
Yep. All right. And then just level off. All right. Nice. All right, so let's do a 180-degree turn back to the right, and then climbing back up to 3,500. for climbing, you can go ahead and keep that full power in.
Okay.
And then just get that climb going. There you go.
What was the altitude, sorry?
Do what?
What altitude?
3,500, so 2 to go. Yep, that's good. So just remember, you just make sure that you break that stall first, because remember, if you pull up too abruptly, you're just going to put yourself into one of those secondary stalls.
Yeah.
All right, so you can point towards, you can keep downtown. It's hazy, but off of our nose. All right, and then just get us set back up and just slow fly.
It's a 15 here. There we go.
Alright. And yeah, you can keep us about, yeah, right there. That'll help the speed off. Alright,
Okay,
so.
first notch flaps.
Yep.
And 72nd notch.
Yep. And 60.
And 60 full flaps.
And you go ahead, you just let that nose drop down.
Oh yeah.
Alright, we got a stabilized descent and about 55, that's fine. Okay, power back to idle.
Back to idle.
Nose up.
Nose up.
Alright. There's the brake, full power, carb heats in. First notch of flaps up. There you go. Now we're slowly keeping that nose up because we want to climb away from that ground. There you go, that's about right. Perfect. Positive rate. Airspeed is starting to increase. That's fine. All right. Next notch of flaps up, 10 degrees. Keeping that nose up, making sure we don't lose any altitude. We're climbing, and then flaps up, and then you can recover. Yeah, perfect. You lost like 150 feet. Perfect. Excellent.
That was good the first time over there.
Yeah. No, it's fine.
Yeah.
You're getting there. I think about it. We've got many more for you to both fuck up and improve. Okay, let's, where are we? We're at 3,500. Okay, let's do, give me a turn to the right, or actually, yeah, let's go back to the right.
Yep.
180 degree turn back to the south. All right, we're clear. All right, so this next one's going to be a power on stall. All right, so more or less the same thing as a power off, except you're just going to have power and no flaps. So the recovery is a little bit more simple, just because you don't have flaps to worry about. And then, all right, you can take off some of that power and just level us off right here. All right, and then actually go back to that power plant. You can use that as your reference point, just because it's a little hazy out.
Yeah.
There's lots of other power plants that we use, but you just can't see them today, so let's just use that one. And, all right, so simulating you taking off, you getting distracted, and you're like a fucking rocket ship, finally exceeding that critical angle of attack. And it's the recovery process is full power, carb heat, you don't have any flaps. You just got to make sure that you just slowly get out of that, you break that stall and slowly just have a nice climb.
Sounds good.
All right, so get us down to rotation speed, or close to it. You can get down to the 60. And then we're just going to simulate full power by adding about, 1,800 RPM. All right. Nice. Okay, there's 60. All right, so increase power about 18. Do 19. All right, keeping that power plant off of our nose, and we're going to just start pitching up. All right, so pitching up, 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 pitching up. Full power. Yeah, so remember, don't do the cross control. Yeah, so, and then,
all rudder.
Yep, and carb heat. There you go, all rudder. There you go. All right. You can level off right here. We'll try that again. Yep, as much as you want to turn, bring those ailerons into it, just use those rudders.
Like I knew it, and then it's like, you freak yourself out for a second.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
No,
I know.
go that way.
Yeah, I know. I know. All right,
That's opposite.
All right, there's 60. All right, so
1900.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
Up we go. All right, rudder. All right, rudder.
Too much back pressure.
Yeah. Just once it starts, you can start to let it go.
I'll pull power out of weight. Power is your friend.
Power is your friend. All right, and then you can take out some of that power. Just don't let it go to red line. There you go.
Dang, not a good one. Simple recovery, my ass.
Yeah. All right, so let's do one more.
Okay.
All right, so take that power back.
Oh, Lord.
It's all right, don't worry. This is like your second time doing them.
Those are the freaky ones, though.
Yeah. All right, so there's 60, all right. And from the get-go, you just add right rudder, all right.
So I'm just smashing my right leg in, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Because I felt like I was, but...
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. That ball. Beautiful. There you go.
Too much right rudder.
Yeah, that was too much. All right.
Well, I smashed it.
You smashed it. Now maybe smash it just a smidge less.
Okay.
All right, so because now we went the other way. All right, so.
I just wanted to go that way. What are you telling me?
Oh, okay. You meant to do that. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's get back up to 3,000, and then we'll. What do we got? Anybody? No one's out here.
That's what you do in the film industry. I meant to do that.
You meant to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Totally. Absolutely. All right. Yeah, we're at 3,000. All right. So now power back. Let's do one more.
Yeah. I forgot carpet on that too.
Yeah. That's all right.
Still run with it. Just wanted to make sure she was still good in there.
Right.
You know?
Exactly. Yeah. Get rid of all that carb ice.
So cold this morning.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, 60, back up to 1900.
All right.
Okay.
All right. And then off we go.
Up. A little bit of right. Too much right.
Too much. There you go. There you go. You're just keeping it coordinated. Keeping it coordinated. Right rudder.
Right.
There you go. Woo! Yep. So that would have been perfect.
So
except.
I moved it.
Yep.
I think subconsciously I'm doing it. I don't even like.
Yeah. And then just bring that power back. Don't. Yeah. Try not to get in that red line. Yep.
Yeah, that was just like a hanging on movement.
Yeah, yeah. So as long as it's if you think about like just try not to compensate for that. It's rudder.
Right.
I promise you it's not. You know, you can't. It's really hard to do a stall power on or power off without a little bit of movement, right? But if you add left or right aileron, you're going to just start to turn over.
Gotcha.
Roll over. So
What could happen?
Yeah. Okay. We'll come back to those.
Okay.
So let's do okay, so now all of a sudden you have a engine fire, okay?
Yeah.
So you're up here at 3,000 feet, and you need to get down and also get that off, all right?
Yeah.
So you have an engine fire. First things first, you need to get that fire out. So power back, carb heat on, lower that nose, and pitch down. And you're going to basically get into that yellow arc, all right? And you're, to unload those wings, you're just turning, all right? So you want to get as much airspeed as fucking possible. All right, so we're in that yellow arc.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going like 2,000 feet a minute.
Oh, you can feel it.
Yeah. All right, and so we're still in that white arc, or the yellow arc. We have plenty of speed before we hit never exceed. All right, and now we can go ahead, roll wings level first, and then we start to raise that nose up. All right, and then now we can recover. So add that power back in. There you go. All right, and then at this point, you would then, you're looking for a field basically, and then you treat that as a power off.
180.
Or engine off. Landing. Okay.
Sounds good.
All right, so now we're down here. Hand me back to my railroad track. Oh, it's right here? Okay. Let's go out that direction. Winds are calm, so it doesn't matter. And we'll treat going this direction as you're downwind. All right, so get us up to about 1,400, which is really 1,500. Be perfect. All right, we'll roll wings level here and just fly out a little bit. And then we'll just get you set up nice and trimmed out. And then once you're nice and trimmed out, we'll turn back around and do some ground reference. And then, yeah, about 2,200, 2,100 RPM is good.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so let's make a right turn and go towards those railroad tracks. Just do a couple S turns, then we'll do a couple turns around a point. We'll head back up and do some steep turns. And maybe some unusual attitudes while we're at it.
Park traffic, Seminole 30608 is 3,700 just to the east of Columbia. We're at climbing up to 4,000 for maneuver required.
Level's far out there.
Alright, and we'll just head to the left once we cross over and show me some S turns.
Okay.
Park traffic, 757 Lima X-ray, mile north of Almire Lake over the railroad tracks doing ground reference park.
And watch our altitude, just keep it at 1,400. You get 100 feet to play with. Alright, rolled wings level a little too early.
Yeah.
Alright, and let's go to the right.
Not sharp enough.
That's alright. Just do what you need to do to roll wings level. There we go, roll wings level. Ooh. Right, to the left. Yeah.
Still within it, sir. Don't fail me.
Alright, to the right. And maybe a little less bank, because the winds are calm, so
Yeah.
if you just kind of keep it,
Same kind of pitch.
yeah, just kind of see. Yeah.
Alright, alright.
So sometimes less is more, alright? Nice, that was it. To the left. There you go, keep it right there, don't do any more bank.
Go ahead, 20.
And then you can start taking out a little bit of that bank so that we don't roll wings a little too early.
See you back at 9:30. Have a good flight.
There you go, wings level, perfect. Okay, let's go over that direction and we're going to do some turns around a point.
Yeah. To be honest, I think when it's a little windy, it's easier for me to like comprehend.
Well, yeah, so whenever there is some wind, for ground reference, it is a little easier because you know, all right, so if winds are like 15 knots, 20 knots or whatever, you know, like there's a downwind, and so you know this is when I need to, roll the steepest.
Right.
Versus if it's calm, like it just kind of,
Yeah.
it's.
Gotta like figure it out on the first run.
Yeah.
Almost. Well, I guess both of them you are anyway, but still.
Yeah, but.
I feel it takes you another one to
But
like.
if it's calm, it's just like, okay, usually there's always wind, so like I'm not used to having like just a constant rate,
Right.
But yeah, if the winds are calm, more than likely your banks are going to be fairly much the same because there's no wind.
Right.
So it goes against kind of what we teach you. All right, so keep us 1400, something off of our left or right, doesn't matter, you're going to do both, so.
Well, once I get a little past these guys right here,
All right.
we'll do these silos.
Okay.
Bad experience with silos. My first drone crash was in a silo.
Uh-oh.
Came out of freaking nowhere. I had a terrible spotter.
Was your drone destroyed?
Oh, 1000%. Thankfully it was the works. A little close there.
Yeah, not too bad. Okay. Pick me out. How about the houses on the right side of the road?
Yep. A little bit past them.
Yep. Go for it.
Okay, there we go. I feel like these rudder pedals are way less stiff than Niner.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too sharp.
Yeah.
Let me check here. Felt like I barely pressed that thing. I was like, whoa!
Yeah. Yeah, and so you want to, if I were you, I'd keep it like a little bit further away. That was really, that was pretty close.
Okay.
Because give yourself a little bit of buffer room.
Right.
And then watch that altitude.
Damn. Oh, I can't do it today.
And again, it's pretty close.
Right.
So keep it here. Do that house over there. So
with the trees.
Yeah, with the trees all around it. And just try to keep it right off your wingtip.
Okay.
All right, and go for it.
Oh.
And yeah, just easy with the rudder. Just a little bit more right rudder, but.
Jeez. I don't know if I have happy feet today or what.
And sometimes with calm winds, first turns around a point, you gotta fly straight for a bit.
Yeah, okay. You almost think it would be like opposite. You'd think you'd just be able to sit in a bank.
Yeah, well, and of course those winds were forecasted like 2.5 hours ago, so.
Oh, sure.
Alright, so there probably are more winds now. Yeah, this is a good distance from it, so just try to keep this distance. So keep that turn going. Try to keep it right in the middle of your wing while keeping that altitude. So if it starts to move, there you go. Yep.
Pretty good.
Much better. Yeah, so the winds, I think.
Dispatch 21, where's out?
Yeah, because now we're just getting more blown
towards
it.
All right, so now it's our.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I think they're coming more like this direction.
Right. The shallower turn.
See you back at 9:30.
So yeah, the shallower turn would be.
What we just did.
More, yeah.
Oh, this one's the shallower turn.
Well, let's see if they've updated the winds.
Go ahead, 75.
Yeah, they're 5 hours old. It was 260 at 5
See you back
knots.
at 9:30. Have a good flight.
Okay, so let's do it one more time.
So just try to keep this distance away from it. So. So now just stop that bank. There you go, now we can start a little bit. Yep, So now this should be the shallowest part right here. Even less. Let it, because it's going to start
Yeah. Push
blowing
us in
it,
there.
pushing it that way. Yeah, that one's better.
Okay.
Then just keep that turn going, and then Yep, much better. Yeah, the winds. They're not. Yeah, well, they're not really. It's not really shifted. They're just increasing.
Yeah.
So good. Okay, cool. I'll take that.
All right, cool.
That was good. That one was good.
Took a minute.
Tax time 4061.2.
All right, so let's go up to. Climb me up to 3,000 again.
Okay.
And what time do you need to be out of here?
I can work longer if I need to. Probably no more than 9, probably.
Okay.
Or we'll say 9. Call it 9.
Okay. All right, so we'll do 30 more minutes and then we'll head back. That'll be 8:30. Okay. All right, so yeah, so up to 3,000, and then we're gonna do some unusual attitudes. All right, so for unusual attitudes, you're going to want to kind of. All right, so what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to take flight controls.
Okay.
Your shoulder or your chin is going to go to your shoulder, and you're going to close your eyes.
Oh,
all right.
Gosh.
So I'm going to fuck with your inner ear.
Sick.
Okay. So I'm going to get you all messed up. All right.
Wonderful.
But I want you to. There are some things that you can use that's going to help you determine, like, okay, we're climbing or descending. And it's what you mentioned the other day is like, oh, I heard that the engine's getting louder.
Right.
All right, well, if you hear that, go up to 3,000.
Oh, that was good. Sorry.
If you hear that, you know that you're descending, right? You're more than likely, right? If your engine's starting to get quieter and quieter, you know that you're climbing and you're losing airspeed, right? So that's a couple kind of clues that you can be listening for. Now, whenever I tell you to open your eyes and recover, if the nose is low, you level the wings first. All right, so low, level first. Level the wings.
Yeah.
Because you don't. If you don't, then you can cause some stress on the plane, and no bueno.
Right.
All right. If the nose is high, first things first. You fucking pitch down because you're going to be really close to, you could be close to stall speed.
Okay.
And you want to pitch down in full power. If the nose is low, you don't want to go to never exceed speed.
Yeah.
So you pull back that power, level the wings, stop that descent, and then as that airspeed starts to decrease, you can start increasing that power.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
So nose high, pitch down, full power, nose low, pull that power out, level the wings, and start a nice ascent.
Sure.
All right. All right. And let's start. Give me a right turn back to the city, and you can actually level off right here because there's that little layer right here, and I don't want to get into it. So just and just 180 back. Actually, you know what? I'll just take flight controls now. All right. So close your eyes.
Your controls.
My controls. And put your shoulder with your chin.
Left shoulder.
Yep. Yep, and shut your eyes. Don't look. Don't peek. All right.
Woo.
And if you feel like you're going to barf, tell me.
Okay. Good.
And I may or may not mess with trim, like it just depends. All right, recover. Pull that power back. Back.
Oh, back. Woo! All I saw was that was already almost out. I was like, put it in.
Yep. All right. Cool. All right. Back, go night.
Okay. Your controls?
My controls.
Yeah.
Okay, recover. All right.
Up to 3,000?
Yeah, you can go over to 3,000. Yep. Okay, so just remember, if that nose is up,
Yeah.
first
Push
things
down.
first, push down and full power. It's just like the stall recovery.
Gotcha.
All right, and then if that nose is low and you're, going crazy fast, which is what we were, and
The first time?
the first time, you pull that power out, level those wings, and then start to pull up. All right.
Yeah.
So, okay. Let's go to. All right. Let's take a look. What else could we do while we're out here? Let's do. It's slow fly, looking some ground reference. Steep chance. Yeah, 3,000 feet. Head me back towards Valmeyer Lake, which is off of our left. Or back. We'll do steep turns.
Yeah.
Because then all of these billikens are about to
Go crazy.
Yep. And we'll be done. Fuckers.
Ah.
Alright, yeah, point me towards Valmeyer Lake. And you can just level off right here. Okay, so get about 21, 2200 RPM. Level it off. You can just send it back down to 3. Trim it out.
Okay, come on now. Too much. Figure it out one of these days.
Yeah, and remember, once it's
Give it a second.
yeah, because you're bleeding off a little bit of speed whenever after from a
Right.
descent. So it's gonna just take a little bit to get stable. All right, and then once you're ready, keep it add a little bit more power. About 2100. There you go.
Okay.
All right. Trimmed out nice. Okay. So we'll use Valmeyer Lake, which is right off of our nose, or you can use that
Blinking light.
Yeah, blinking light.
Okay.
All right, and we're going to do steep turns to the left and to the right. So just remember, all the way to 45, you're going to increase power just a little bit, and then you can either use 2 swipes of trim, or use that back pressure. So
Sounds good.
totally up to you. All right.
Okay.
And we're clear left and we're clear right,
Yeah.
and no one's around us for now.
Alright, we're going left first just to get it back into it.
All right. So all the way to that dot. All the way to that dot.
Oh, there's no dot over there. Oh, there
There
it
you go.
is. There's it.
There you go. Just want that horizon to slice through. Alright. And there's our point, so roll wings level. And then, and just remember whenever, there you go.
Cessna 51827, we are east of Waterloo at 2500 for stalls.
Okay, so that turn
Yeah.
was great. That was great. The only thing is on your recovery, remember whenever you have that trim in,
Right.
and you decrease that bank,
Gotta compensate by
you got to
54.
compensate because you're going to get all that lift back up,
Gotcha.
and so it's just going to want to pop
Right.
up. So you gain 100.
100.
Yep. So
Okay.
so we'll call this 3,000. All right.
Okay.
So get to a right turn.
Okay.
There you go. Easy on those runners. There you go.
Too much.
Alright, there's our point. So now you're going to roll wings level and pitch down so we don't balloon up. Take out that trim and take out that power. There we go. That was it. And we just came a little bit
It's too far.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just...
I was looking for the blinking light and then it didn't blink. And then I was like, oh no.
yeah. Yeah. So whenever you always have an idea of like, all right, we've come a long way.
Right.
It should be coming up, so
Sure.
just get ready for it, and then get ready so you don't blow past it.
Sure.
But like the maneuver itself, perfect. Like it was right on. It was
I
great.
forgot my point from Sunday on what it was on the plane. I was like, was it that rivet or was it that rivet? And I was like, because I knew on going to the left, I know it's this rivet right here.
Okay.
And then now I got to remember that to the right, it's like literally the edge of the engine column.
Cool. Excellent. All right, let's head back.
Sounds good.
And we'll do a couple laps of the pattern. And we have Billiken just over Sackman. Park traffic, 757 Lima X-ray over Valmeyer Lake, 3,000 heading back to downtown Park.
So I should stay closer to the river?
He is actually, stay this side of the railroad tracks. For right now. And then just point me towards that, and then 3,000, and you can pull that power up.
Just there, baby.
So we can get going. There you go. Oh, you can tell it's springtime. There's bugs on the windshield.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. If only. Alright.
Am I guessing a trim? Come on now.
Alright, and we'll get 12145. We'll get the weather.
Fueling 3,200 overcast. Temperature 5, dew point 4, altimeter 3020. Visual approach in use, landing and departing runway 12 right. Advise on initial contact information, Juliet. St. Louis downtown tower information, Juliet 1253 Zulu weather. Wind calm, visibility 10. Fueling 3,200 overcast. Temperature 5, dew point 4, altimeter 3020. Visual approach in use, landing and departing runway 12 right.
3020, so set that in.
St. Louis downtown tower information, Juliet.
Airbugs at 3. We're nowhere close to that. Just a little, right out there. Oh, you get messed up, dude. Come on now.
Well, doing steep turns and all of those unusual attitudes that I put you through, that kind of fucks with the.
You're looking 75, running 1 track, cliff the option.
Clear the option, 12 right, Falcon 75.
The vacuum system. Okay, we got all the Billikens in. Alright, we got Juliet and. Alright, and you can get us down to 2,500. And then just, point us towards that, towards the airport. And the Billiken is off of our left, but far enough away.
How high?
They're below us about 1,000 feet. They're doing probably ground reference over the railroad tracks. Somewhere.
They're looking for a white diamond.
Yeah. A diamond in the rough. Yeah, I don't know where they are. They're past us now.
Don't see anything?
Yeah, that's no factor. We're good. Alrighty. Okay, I'll make a radio call. Downtown Tower, Cessna 757 Lima X-ray coming up on the JB Bridge, inbound for the option with Juliet.
Number 7 Lima X-ray, downtown tower, on a right base, running 1 right.
Right base, 1 right, 7 Lima X-ray. Okay, so right base, so point me towards, yep, exactly, yeah, so point me towards all those little white,
smokestacks.
Well, not that smokestack, but those little tanker oil.
It's the arch?
Yeah, basically, yeah. Yeah, point me towards the arch. There you
A
go.
little bit easier.
Yeah. I don't know what those little white things are, though.
Those are fuel tanks.
Fuel tanks, there we go.
2,500?
Yeah, 2,500 for now.
Going in a little sideways.
Yeah, so the winds are coming from that direction up here. Well, and you can also see the smoke blowing that way. Alright, and then let's do our descent checklist.
Alright, descent. Mixture is rich. Oh, battery died. Okay, cool.
You got it?
Ready? My controls?
You got my controls.
I think the USB got kicked out with everything down there and battery wasn't charging.
Oh.
We got like a battery brick because I realized that the
5 running 1 track, cliff the option.
Good the option, 12 right, Falcon 75.
battery doesn't last.
Oh. So it's not on?
It was now. I don't know when it kicked off, but usually it'll last like an hour and a half.
Yeah. All right. Perfect.
November 7 Lima X-ray, number 2 behind the Archer, right base, running 1 track, Cliff Officer, make right traffic.
All right, number 2 behind the Archer, we're looking for him, and clear for the after 1-2 right, make right traffic. I don't got him, but I got him.
He's right there. I see him.
Got him. All right, follow him. Oh yeah, I see him. Okay, so let's power back to 1600. Beautiful.
16, and we're at 80, so flaps 10.
Yep, go ahead, flaps 10. All right. And hold off on just keep us at 80 for right now, so you can add some power to kind of level us off a little bit.
Trim for 80.
There you go. Alright, and then we can start kind of turning in towards there.
Oh, a little slow here.
That's alright. So now we can start pitching for 70 and 20 degrees.
70
Yep.
and 20.
Alright.
And Delta Tower, Broken 75. Any chance we can get a southbound departure on this one?
Alright, and we'll go ahead and start our right turn to final.
On course, Broken 75, thanks.
And we're going to pitch for 60 once we're on final. Alright, and pitch for 60, so full flaps.
Flaps.
Alright, and lower that nose. Get us on. And just keep us to the right. And your power is good, just pitch down for 60. There you go.
Alright, aim for the numbers.
Yep, aiming for those numbers. Alright. And just a little to the right so we can stay on those center lines. Alright, now we're gonna pass those numbers. Now we're gonna transition, so power, start pulling that power back. Once we do that, on those rotors, and start pitching back, pitching back, pitching back, pitching back, and down. Alright, flaps up,
Flaps up.
carpeets in,
Carpeets in.
full power.
Full power.
On go. Right rotors, stand on those center lines. Yep, and so you have a tendency to go to the left of that center line, so just keep it on the right. Or keep it
Right.
on the center.
No, that wasn't half bad.
No, no. And then just use all your windows, all your peripheral, like everything you notice, just make sure we stay on that extended center line. That way we don't cross over to...
They drift on left a little.
Yeah, just, we were, but we're good. So if you look at the back, you can always check to see.
I see.
All right, and we're going to make right traffic, so at 900 feet, we go ahead and make a right-hand turn.
Messenger 2, driver under 1 track.
Doesn't climb as fast as 339 or 8.
That has a larger engine. A little bit of a larger engine. but enough that it does make a little bit of a notice, or a little bit of a difference. Alright.
Reference is the water tower?
Yep. And climb up to 1400.
Come on, baby, you can do it.
Of course you could do it, you just did it.
Oh, I'm at the plane.
Oh. Alright, 1400, level off, power back, get nice and trimmed out. And then in between that road and that water tower. And careful, we're creeping up. And then just kind of notice about where that runway meets somewhere on that wing strut. That way you can just always have the same distance, whether it's this airport, Kansas City, or where the fuck ever.
Sure.
And if you notice, we're drifting a little bit that way because of the wind, so if you correct for it a little bit more, we won't drift towards the runway.
I was correcting, not to be a smartass, but I was, not enough.
Not enough. There you go, that's about right.
Okay, and power back.
Yep, 1600, get that descent going, pitch it for 80, or right there, so 10 degrees of flaps. And then just get that descent going.
This is 7 X-ray, extend downwind just a little bit, we got a vehicle doing a runway inspection.
Okay, we'll extend downwind, 7 X-ray.
Or you can have 1-2 left us pass, whatever you want to do.
We'll just extend, that's fine. He's hauling ass, we won't need to extend much.
I want to do that.
Right. He's at the 1,000 footer, so we're alright. And then
7 X-ray, you can turn base whenever you like, or anyone track, left option.
complete option 1-2 right, 7 X-ray. Alright, let's head right. Alright, and so for here, if you see that little road
This
going
one?
that way, that's,
2, drive runway 5.
that's like parallel or perpendicular to that runway. So like that road right, it's heading towards that blinking tower right there in front of us.
Yeah.
That's perpendicular.
Okay.
So, all right, 70, so second notch. All right, and then let's turn final. And then pull that power back because I was too busy trying to show you that road. And then just keep that turn going. All right, and then full flaps. Just leave that power out. You're good. So power for altitude. So if we're ever high, you can pull that power out and pitch for that 60. She'll drop. Or we can also slip. So let's slip. So do left aileron, right rudder. Even more.
Whoa, there's...
There you go. Now slowly let go of all. There you go. And then down we go. And you just leave that power out because power is good. So we're going to pitch for 60 all the way to the runway. Now we start to slowly lift up. Alright, and then I want your nose to go just to the edge of that runway at the end.
Okay,
Flaps up,
flaps up,
RP's in,
repeats in,
full
full
power.
power. All right.
My hands were off. You did that landing, so.
Let me get in the air first.
Do what?
Let me get back in the air first.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. It is, you tell me.
What do you got?
8:31.
Let's just keep going.
Okay.
I got time.
Okay.
Oh, I have on my thing until I'm gone until 9:30. So.
All right.
If I'm like in the car by like 9:15, that's probably good.
Okay. You just tell me when.
I mean, personally, I'd just go all day long.
Right. Trust me, I would too.
The only thing is I have an edit that I have to have done by the end of the day. At least a good rough cut for a client. I'm just like, I don't want to do it.
Yeah, work. Who wants to do that?
Right.
Except whenever it's flying.
Exactly. Learning that.
Yep.
Is that a fire going on over there? To the right, see the black smoke?
Oh shit. Looks like it.
Shoot a little bit more toward the road because the wind's pushing us. My.
Cessna 2, roger. November 7 Max Air, run 1 right, cliff option.
Cliff option 1 2 right, down on X-ray. And then just get us back down to
Oh, yeah.
Because that's another reason
Creeps
why.
up quick.
It does. Yeah, and so if you pull the power back just a little bit more, that will, about 2200, yeah, that'll help too. Yeah, a big fire.
Fuck it, let's go.
Right, you wanna go check it out?
Someone's having a bad day.
Yeah. Alright. Alright, in that white arc, there's 80, 10 degrees. And just remember we're getting blown over, so just a little bit to the left, even more. Beautiful. Alright, then I kind of use, yeah, the 45 is basically the edge of this road, so, or the highway right there that we take, so I'd use that. Go ahead.
Downtown Tower, helicopter, Foster 3, 10 miles to the east, requesting a western transition in the northern portion of your airspace.
And then kind of angle it a little bit more that way for true base. There you go.
Foster 3, downtown tower, transition through, altimeter 3022.
70.
3022, transition approved, Foster 3.
There you go. Alright. Good. And we can go ahead and start that turn. Keep that turn going. There you go. As So just remember the wind's pushing you that way.
So you got to go.
Yeah, that's like, remember, that's your fastest ground speed, so highest bank angle 60 and full flaps. And keep us on the center line, because remember the wind is still blowing us that way, so gotta counteract that push.
Downtown Tower, Billiken 20 over the JB Bridge at 2,000 feet inbound for the option with information Juliet.
There you go, beautiful.
Billiken 20, downtown tower, and our right base, running 1 track.
Now keep it
right base, 1-2 right, Billiken 20.
Start to transition your eyes, there you go, keeping it there. And now slowly raise that nose up.
I didn't kick it enough.
That, you're getting it, flaps up.
Flaps up, car repeat, full power.
That time I didn't do a fucking thing.
Let's go! And 55, rotate.
I didn't fucking touch a thing, alright? So just remember, it's that ground effect, and then pull that power back all the way and raise that nose up.
Are they coming down too steep?
No,
right there?
no, that was fine. To get into that ground effect, you want that nose. Now, don't scare me, alright?
Sure.
So don't like dive bomb.
Right.
But you want that nose because you're pitching for that speed. Oh, there's another fire. So you got to have that nose down attitude. But then once you get into that ground effect, you got that cushion of air.
Right.
And then you can start to take that power back. You're not going to drop because you got that cushion of air.
Sure.
So you can then just take that power back and start to raise that nose up just to the edge of the runway or the horizon in front of you. And then it'll be like butter.
Right. I think that looks like a controlled burn.
Yeah.
And 900.
But yeah, that was it.
Off.
Now I can.
And Billiken 20, wide out to the right a little bit for the midfield downwind. You'll be following a...
I like it when my students can start to land by themselves because now I can literally just say, don't do that.
Right
rudder. A little bit of this.
I love it.
And I can sip my coffee.
There you go.
20, wide out to the
Try not
right
to make
for
it
the midfield.
scroll over yourself.
Following Cessna in the downwind.
Yeah, don't do that.
Wide out for midfield right downwind, Billiken 20, looking for traffic.
Alright, where are you, Billiken? Oh, I got him.
Downtown Tower, Billiken 21 is about 3 miles to the northeast of Evo. We'd like to do the full procedure, practice ILS 30 left.
He's over there, so let's make our turn. Keep it a little tighter. Alright, and level south 1400.
Billiken 21, downtown tower, no radar separate service provided, maintained via FAR, Prax, Sports approved, report ACOR.
Sports approved, we'll report ACOR inbound 21.
He's off of our left, but he's coming behind us. We'll be good. Alright, and just remember a little bit to the left, and same thing whenever we start to turn base to final. Sharper, and maybe for these winds, maybe we need to basically just keep that turn going from downwind to base to
traffic
final.
inside, Billiken 20.
Right, yeah, no.
Go for it.
There you go. Easy there, fella.
Alright, and 80, first notch.
November 7 Lima X-ray, runner 1 right, cliff the option.
Good for the option, 1 2 right, 7 Lima X-ray.
Billiken 20, number 2, running 1 right, cliff the option, make right traffic.
Alright, and yeah, a little bit to the left, so we don't.
Clear for the option, 1 2 right, number 2, Billiken 20.
Alright, there's our road, go ahead.
There we go.
pitch for 70. We're half 70, 20. There you go. Alright, and fastest ground speed, so let's go ahead and start going. Then we're going to pitch for 60 once we turn final. There you go, way better. Alright, we're a little high, but it's about to turn. Alright, and full flaps.
Full flaps.
And then just keep us on that center line. Noses down. And just aim for those numbers. Beautiful. All the way down, 60, all the way to that ground effect. All the way down, keep it down. Now, easy.
Cool.
Yeah, so just be easy with the ailerons. Just less is more.
Sure.
Right. So, off we go.
A little shaky.
I mean, dude, this is your second day of pattern practice, so.
It's not good enough.
Trust me. Usually I don't make fun of, but I always say, all right, let's go do some slam and goes. But you haven't like slammed it, like that would be the closest thing to slam that you've done. So, and your second day, trust me, I've seen so much worse.
Oh, thanks.
I have to say, I've been really lucky lately. Like, I haven't flown with Ryan yet.
I think Ryan will be good. I mean, he's flown before. I mean, it was in Will's plane, so it was a tail dragger, so I'm not sure what he's done. Then once you have Poe, or Steven will be, but he goes by Poe. I don't know why I still haven't asked the question yet. But he flies with his dad quite a bit, so he'll understand basic stuff, but he's going to be flying tail dragger in between lessons with you, so
got it.
That's going to be the biggest difference.
Yeah.
But he's apparently been doing like radio calls and most of the time when he's with his dad and all that stuff, so. That guy land yet?
Yeah, he's on the go. Alright, and let's turn downwind. Yeah, I got him. He's behind us, yeah.
So this like 80, 70, 60 the same for like the 172 and everything? Or?
Yep, I treat them all the same.
When does that change?
The heavier the plane. So the 152 and 172, we could go a little slower on final if we wanted to, but we could go to like 55 on final.
Sure.
But eventually you're going to probably transition up to bigger planes, so like a 172 or the Piper or something. So, if you treat them all more or less the same, it's fine. But yeah, once you start getting into bigger, faster, then the speeds all change.
Sure.
But I just like to, you know, whatever your speeds are, like, this is what I just do. Like, it's not set by Cessna or whatever. But I know this is what works for a 152 and a 72.
Gotcha. Is he going to clear us, or?
Yeah, you can go ahead and he'll clear us on the, in a minute, I'm sure. If not, I'll ask. Alright,
and 70 second set of flaps.
And tower 71 X-ray, turning short, final 12 right.
70 X-ray, running on track, copy option.
Copy option, 12 right, 10 X-ray.
60. 20, number 2, running on track, copy option.
Clear for the option on 12 right, number 2, Pelican 20.
alright, perfect. Now just fly this all the way down. And then just easy on the ailerons, just less is more, she'll respond. She'll respond, don't worry, we're good. We're good, leave them there. Alright, now raise that nose just a little bit, a little bit more, a little bit more. Yeah!
Let's go!
Baby! Flaps up, RP's
covered in.
on the go. Fuck yeah!
Yeah! That one felt amazing!
On the go. Fuck yeah, man. Alright, so next time, just be on the center line.
Yeah.
As golden.
It's the runway's too big.
Size queen. Come on, man. Come on. Now alright, you wanna go to a little runway? Alright, well, let's haul our ass down to Festus. Alright. That looks like a fucking taxiway.
Really?
It's small.
That's where Gramps used to take off from.
Yeah.
Or land and then get fuel and then take off again.
I mean, I took a student there. He wanted to go at night. I'm like, man, alright, let's go. He's like, I just want to see it. I'm like,
Tower,
if you blink, you're going to miss it.
South of that inbound for the option with Julia.
But yeah. You want to go? Alright, fine. You want to complain about a big runway? Alright. Alright, we're just going to go.
There's too much area to drift.
Said no one.
75.
Affirmative, Bill 75.
Book 75, roger, in or right, downwind, right,
You crack me up.
Right down 1 right, Bill.
Let's go to Lambert.
Right, yeah, they're even wider.
20 is full stop off at Bravo 4.
I was going to be able to land on the actual marker.
Crossing 5 at Alpha.
We'll get
Bravo
there.
Alpha.
No, literally on the white, on the left side.
Oh, right. Yeah, that was it though.
Thanks.
So you can also see, like, if you pull up too abruptly, you'll just balloon up.
Right.
So and same thing with the ailerons. Like, just she's sensitive. Like, she's a sensitive girl.
Yeah, I guess.
Right. So less is more. But dude, that was it. That was a smooth ass landing.
Oh man. It was tough to show Lexi that one. Be like, see, this is all I did the whole time. It must be on repeat. I don't know. This is weird.
Yeah, right. Just edit it. Just like one after the other. It's the same one. It's like,
wow.
It was great.
These are the same conversations over and over. That's bizarre.
Nick only knows a few phrases.
Downtown Towers, Cessna 51827, 11 miles to the southeast, requesting...
Alright, it's 8:50. You want to make this a full stop?
Yeah, let's do that.
Tower in or right,
Just,
downwind, running 1 right.
So I don't get in trouble.
Right downwind, 12 right, 827. 827 has information, Juliet.
Go away.
Tower 757 Lima X-ray, we'll make this the full stop.
7 Lima X-ray, runway 1 right, code to land.
Code to land, 1 2 right, 7 Lima X-ray.
Alright,
Touch request information, kilo, current altimeter 3021.
pitch for 80. Jump for 80, pitch for 80, same thing.
Yep.
All the same.
All the same. Everything's the same. Now see, no, I didn't tell you to do anything different, but some students of mine, they just hover at 1400 until about right here.
Oh.
I'm like, and they're like, why am I always high? I'm like, well, because you don't get a descent going. Like, I'm just going to need to tell everyone, like, I just need you to be more like Addison.
Tower 21, final approach fix inbound.
Bill 21, house approach terminate.
Full stop for 21.
And base.
Bill 21, right, 30 left,
20
continue.
laps.
Continue for 30 left, 21.
And we are cleared to land.
Yoop.
And we'll start turning. Oh, sharper. Bring it back in, she'll drift.
Tower, just want to confirm for 5.827, is there right downwind for 12 right?
That's correct.
Beautiful. 1 red, 3 right. Yeah. Excellent. All right, so now, there you go. Exactly right. Keep that nose down. You're going to pitch for 60. And if you need to gain a little altitude, just add a little bit of power. But we're good. Just keep it right here. We're going to overfly those 1-2s. Keep it down, just like this, all the way into ground effect. All the way, even more, even more. All right, now let's take out slowly that power, slowly, and then just slowly raise that nose up. Easy, easy, keep it up, keep it up, keep it just right there. Perfect! Yeah! All right, and then brake and then get up.
And Bravo 4. It's going to be a full stop.
Yeah, dude.
That was it. Nailed it.
Oh, man, I like flying. Flying's fun.
Okay, now granted, this was like very calm wind day, so...
Well, I'll edit that out.
Number 7 Lima X-ray, minus frequency, taxi via Bravo, cross runway 5.
All right, cross Bravo, west ramp Bravo, and cross 5 Lima X.